What's going on, guys? It's Sadenir25 here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team playthrough. So in the last episode, we were trying to get the next bit of plot to progress for one of the pathways in the post-game, but it just was not working for me for some reason. And I'm very confused still to this moment why it hasn't, because I've even looked at the official guidebook, as I think I mentioned in the last episode, and I did everything exactly how it was supposed to be done, but perhaps after we clear the dungeon we're going to be starting today will be when that turn of events begins, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But we're going to be starting our first of the 99 floor dungeons today, and that is the Buried Relic. We are leveled enough to where the Buried Relic will be logical for us to go, obviously, since it's the next one that you can unlock. It's technically the second dungeon you can unlock in the post-game, at least as far as the story progression is concerned, because you get it right after you finish the Stormy Sea. And as you see, I have Blastoise in the lead here, and I'm bringing Venusaur and Onix with me, because I think that'll be my best combination of 3 Mons to take with me to the Buried Relic. So, I guess it's on the 3rd page. Yeah, so we've got. I think we've unlocked every dungeon now. I think there's like 2 more potentially. I think that are left for us to get in the game, 2 or 3, I think. But Buried Relic is where we are going, and let's set off. So this is a 99 floor dungeon, and you guys did vote on the poll, which actually really quick, I haven't checked it before I started recording because, you know, amazing YouTuber am I. But at least the last time that I did look at it, you guys wanted it to be in multiple parts. Yeah, so that was the winning vote, was to go multiple parts compared to just one long video, which honestly probably would be better because, you know, with it being 99 floors, good chances could end up being like hour and a half long. So multiple parts it is for the duration, or, you know, not the duration, but, well, I guess the duration, but that's still not the word I wanted to use. But we'll do multiple episodes for all of the 99 floor dungeons, which is basically the remainder of the game, and theoretically. So, but for some reason, they make you save before you enter, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. And but let's get started here. So this will be the first part of our Buried Relic journey. Goated theme, by the way. I love the Buried Relic theme. Y'all gotta hear this. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get quiet for a minute so you guys can hear this. Absolutely goated theme, guys. I love the Buried Relic theme. The Buried Relic theme absolutely slaps. Oh, I guess I should have showed you guys. So I got myself all set up. Venusaur and Blastoise both have special bands, of course. And Onix has his power band, of course. And as far as the items are concerned, I got myself 4 huge apples because 99 floor dungeon, we're going to be here for a while. Belly is going to be really important, and if we can get fully restored and add 10 per apple, that'll make our lives a lot easier. Obviously, Reviver Seeds, got ourselves a decent amount. Max Elixirs, again, going to be really important. 99 floor dungeon, a lot of Pokemon we're going to be battling, a lot of moves we're going to be using. And I also grabbed 4 Petrify Orbs because monster houses do spawn in this dungeon, so we want to make sure we're prepared for that. And of course, we got our graveler rocks as well, because I want to say at some point in time in this dungeon, some ghost types will be spawning. And obviously, as we know from previous dungeons where ghost types exist, they can just float through the walls and act like they don't know nobody or no rules. So being able to throw the graveler rocks at them will be very, very beneficial to us, to say the least. Well, let's get started here, nonetheless, on our 99 floor journey. I love this theme, guys. This theme is so freaking goated to me. Like, definitely, like, one of the top 5 tracks in the game, like, hands down. Hands down one of the top 5 tracks in the game. So we're gonna, obviously, we're gonna progress as far as we can in today's episode, and then, thankfully, you know, the beauties of the Switch, I can just, you know, pause it right then and there without having to, and put my console into sleep mode without having to, you know, worry about saving or any of that BS, which is really nice. Which also means I don't have to sit down and record the whole entire dungeon in one sitting, which also is very nice. So you see that gold berry sitting down there. So that is a citrus berry. And citrus berries are actually really cool in this game. They work just like huge apples do. So whereas an orange berry will only restore 100 HP, a citrus berry will not only restore you to max, but it will also increase your max HP by a little bit. Now you may be wondering, Aiden, you just wasted that because you had taken no damage. It's not that big of a priority to me to have that taking up a slot in my item bag, for one. And the fact that I can get the extra HP is the part that I really care about. And so, you know, I'm probably going to end up eating any citrus berries that I find along the way, just purely for the HP boost, because that's really lit. Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, so we'll get as far as we can get today in this episode, and then we'll pick things up in the next episode and carry on either through to the end or until as far as we can get, you know, again. So, fun thing about the Buried Relic. Oh, that's so bad. That's so shitty. Fun thing about the Buried Relic is, every TM in the game is available in this dungeon. You know, there at least has a chance of spawning. Did he miss against this Whismer, or did he just not knock it out? I missed, that's shitty. Oh well, it's not that much XP anyway, it's just a little Whismer, right? That's really bad though, guys, that we, I wish the Cleanse Orb worked on grimy food. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty confident that it doesn't, but I kind of want to check. I feel like I'm kind of obligated to check, so I'm going to really quick. I mean, either way, I don't have the space in the inventory for it anyway, but let's use it. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is literally just for sticky items. Yeah, okay. That is super unfortunate that you can't do anything about grimy food, because that just basically wasted 2 of our huge apples, and we're not even on the 10th floor, so, you know, that's freaking awesome. But alright. Nothing we can do about it, we're just gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. At least on the plus side, I mean, like, we got the reviver seeds. Actually, you know what? Having a regular apple would be better than a grimy food, so I guess I'll just swap that out, and we'll just call it a victory. Ah! Oh, okay. I wanted to eat that citrus berry, but that's cool, I guess. The stairs were there anyway, so... but as you see, there's a ghastly there, so we're starting to run into the ghost types now. Just, obviously we're still in a pretty wide open-ish type of area, so ghost type probably won't be a problem, but some floors like this one where they have the corridors and stuff, they will be. So that's why I made sure I got the Graveler Rocks with us so we can make sure that we could touch them. Nice. Oh. Intruder alert, exterminate. I really like Regirock's sprite in this game though, by the way. But I guess we got a little mini boss fight here, I guess, against Regirock, so that's fun. Well, okay. Oh, frick. Well, you know what? I might leave that because do I care? Because alright, I have a decision to make right now. Because with my party size being what it is, I can't recruit. I mean, use that piece. Even though I could just have it in my inventory and take it back in here with me later. But at the same time, I have to come through here again anyway, so I can get the... Yeah, I'm gonna, you know... Ah, well, you know what, I'll grab it just so I can show it off. So we obtained the rock part that Regirock was guarding, so we're gonna have to hold on to that, of course. Okay. And then we'll carry on. I don't know why I moved towards Gulpin, even though I was gonna be waiting to set him up to let him come to me, but at least it was just a Gulpin. And we're back to the goated theme after the boss battle's over. Let's go. Love this theme so much, man. This is such a goated theme. This is such a goated game. I want some more HP crap. Well, at least we can switch leaders in this dungeon, because that makes life a lot easier here. So we, oh. There we go. Correct. Oh, frick. At some point in time, I do think the terrain changes. I don't remember what floor that happens on. I don't know if it's more closer to the midway point of the dungeon. I unfortunately think that the theme changes too, which is the most unfortunate part about it. I think though. Don't quote me on that though, because there's... Thank God. There is a chance that I am wrong on that, but I want to say that the theme unfortunately changes at some point in time in this dungeon as well. Which is unfortunate, because this theme's just freaking amazing. Alright, we're making pretty decent progress though, which is a good thing. Oh, well there we go. Floor 21, the theme changes. So what is this? This is Thunderwave Cave, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Thunderwave Cave. And as you can see, the terrain's changed a little bit as well. I want to say... that the theme changes every time the terrain changes, but don't quote me on that either. Another citrus berry, let's eat that up. I think, though, low-key, this theme is a lot more fitting for the Buried Relic than Thunderwave Cave. What do you guys think? Cause like I don't know, just like with the background of this dungeon and like, you know, like you're going through a buried relic, you know, like it just feels like that should be that, or that this theme is fitting for this dungeon, you know, compared to Thunderwave Cave. Oh, and we have another boss battle. All right, floor 25, we're fighting against Regice. Attaboy, Onyx. That's a good hit. Alright. Something fell from Regice's body. Okay. So he was supposedly guarding this item. Ah, frick. Oh, I guess I can eat this apple, that's fine. Okay, so I'll pick that up. So we got the ice part now, as well. So now we have the rock part and the ice part. Okay. Interesting. Wonder what that's gonna be for. Well, let's keep on going. I guess we'll find out. I hope I one-shot you. Oh, frick. Oh, where was that crit earlier? That would have been really nice. And I'm just gonna Grappler Rock you, because you're not gonna give any friggin' XP anyway, so it's not worth wasting a PP for bite. Oh, frick, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, thank goodness it knocked him out. Oh, damn it. Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Thunderwave Cave's theme sounds really good when you're going through Buried Relic. I don't know why. It becomes kind of heat when you're... There's 3 dittos on this floor, by the way. I bet you that Shedinja is one of them because it didn't go... It didn't cut around the corner. Yep, I knew it. Oh, this is sticky apple. I can't eat it anyway. I think that was another thing I saw when I was looking up the levels for this dungeon. I think like a vast majority of the items that are up here on the floor will be sticky. Or at least there's a higher % chance of them to be sticky, I think is what it was, which I think that's absolutely insane. Considering, you know, it's a 99 floor dungeon and everything, you know what I mean? I'm getting close to needing my first max elixir, which is mildly concerning since we're only barely a third of the way through the place. But I did bring 4, so I guess that's not too bad. And I mean, worst case scenario, we just, you know, stick Blastoise in the back and switch to, like, having Venusaur or Onix leading the team. But I'm hoping that I don't go through that many max elixirs by the time we get to floor 99. As per usual, the stairs are in one of the areas that I decide not to go to. Absolutely. Could have gone there about 10 minutes ago probably, but that's okay. There's also 3 HMs that you can get in this place that I didn't mention, but only reason I didn't bring it up is because they're not really relevant or important, and I don't really care about them. But you can get Cut and Strength, and I think Flash, I think are the 3 you get in this dungeon. I know Cut and Strength for sure. And I want to say Flash is the other one. I don't remember what floors they're on though. But again, I'm not very concerned on getting them, so I don't really care what floors they're on. But you do need keys for all 3 of them. And then I believe it's for Strength, you also need a Pokemon that can cross over water. And for Flash, you need a key, a Pokemon that can cross over water, and a Pokemon that can cross over / break through a wall, I'm pretty sure. So they got, or maybe that one's Strength. And then the second one is Cut, and then Flash is just the freebie. I really don't remember though, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry, but again, I'm not gonna be going to get them myself, so I sort of don't care. Now there are Pokemon that we can recruit in this dungeon. I just figured I'd pass on it the first time through because, you know, I didn't want anybody wasting my Reviver Seeds, for one, and I wanted to make sure I cleared the place for 2. Because I'll let you guys in on a little story. So, last time I went to go play this game, just obviously it was on my own time. I was going through the Buried Relic, and I only went in with 2 Pokemon, and I had used C-Dot for the first time for my Groudon strat, my Chlorophyll strat. So obviously, you know, I had Shiftry and everything, right? And then I don't remember what other Pokemon I sent in here. Might have been my Blastoise, because I started with Charmander and Squirtle as my playable character and partner. Oh, as predicted, Registeel's here. Who would have guessed, after fighting Regirock and Regice, that we would fight Registeel next? But, I got to the 99th floor. Oh, you know, I never noticed this before. Do you guys see the little Regi dots on the side of their respective pieces? I never noticed that before. Okay, so I'm really quick. I'm just gonna throw this, because we'll be able to pick it back up in a second anyway, because after we pick up the steel piece, or the steel part, I mean, all 3 parts are now ours. And they're reacting to each other? And they fit together to become a music box. Yeah. It only needs to be in the toolbox to attract something special. Well, what special thing could it attract? Well, I guess we'll have to keep on progressing through the dungeon to find out. I'm gonna be a little bit mad if that something special appears, because I can't do anything about it, because I have Onyx with me. But, oh well. We'll obviously be coming through here multiple times to get the mons that are here that we can recruit anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, so I think I went in with Blastoise and Shiftry, because I was looking at the Pokemon, you know, that you're fighting against, and like, you know, obviously the Regis and everything, and I'm like, that'll be alright. To get me through. Bruh! And I got to the 99th floor of the dungeon. I was out of Reviver Seeds because of one way or another, because they were getting used up, or because they were sticky, or whatever the case was. I was out of Oran Berries, I was out of basically everything. Just trying to get through this last floor. And I even lost my shift tree, so I just was in there with Blastoise by himself. And I got cornered by 2 golems. Who, for some reason, is the only, I'm pretty sure, the only Pokemon that you see on, like, the 99th floor. Which is kind of funny. But, yeah, actually, if that's Cleanse Orb, I'm gonna take it. Actually, I'll take Petrify Orb, too, even though we haven't, knock on wood, ran into a monster house yet, but the more frickin' Petrify Orbs, the better, just in case. But yeah, so I got cornered by 2 golems. I didn't have any PP to be able to use moves to knock them out. And I didn't have any Reviver Seeds to have a second chance, so I lost. I got knocked out on the 99th floor. So needless to say, I was extremely, extremely aggravated. So I'm really hoping that that does not happen again this time, because I'll be so friggin' pissed. Oh, and look at that! What's it? Hold on. I'm about to make the biggest fucking gamble right now. I just need to look at something really quick. I'm potentially about to take the biggest, absolute, hugest gamble in the history of time right now. I just need to see what his base recruitment is. It's 0.9%. Oh yeah, that ain't happening at my level. Especially without the frickin' friend bow. I was about to send Onyx home and see if I could grab him, but... because I'm pretty sure I have his friend area. I do, yeah. So yeah, so that's what the miraculous little mysterious surprise is that if you have the music box in your inventory, I believe it's from this floor till the end of the dungeon, Mew will appear. Alright, I think he has a chance to appear on every single floor from now, I think, until like the 98th floor or something like that. I could have actually given you actually, let me get you guys exact numbers. I should have done that while I still had the Wikipedia page open, but I wasn't thinking. So, after you get the music box, or while the music box is in your possession, from floors 36 to 98, Mew has a chance to spawn on every single floor. And most times it's not as blatant like that, where he spawns right in front of your face and is just like, hey, how you doing? You have to pay very close attention to the text box to wait for it to transform into somebody. That's basically the main way you're gonna know Mew is on the floor, is if it's like, oh, you know, Mew transformed into such and such. Otherwise, you'll have no friggin' idea. Or, you know, you can just have the game give you the middle finger and have Mew spawn right in front of your face after you can't recruit him anyway, even if you wanted to try, because your party size is too big and you don't have the friend bow. That's so irritating. Whatever. At least I got to show Mew off though, so I mean, I guess that's cool. It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, so just so you guys, you know, just so you guys know, for future times through for yourself, you want to make sure that you have the music, like when if you're coming through this dungeon again, especially if you're coming to recruit Mew, you need to make sure you have the music part, or the music box in your inventory. But don't fret, because if you lose it, or something happens to it, you can fight the Reggies again to get that part back. So, or to, you know, to get their parts back, to get the music box again. So it's not the end of the world if you for some reason, you know, lose the music box and don't have it anymore. Wow, Venusaur falls off after you hit like level. What level did he start? Do you guys happen to remember what level he started only getting 1 HP per level up? Oh. Good thing we got a Petrify Orb. Even though this isn't really a very scary monster house. I would do it if I had the PP, but I only can use one more Ice Beam before I have to use a Max Elixir, and I'd rather just wait. I'm not that concerned about PP. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I almost just used the music box and I'm pretty sure that would have destroyed it. Not that it matters necessarily, but because as I said, if you do happen to lose it somehow, you can get it again the second time through you come through the dungeon, but I'd still rather not, you know? Alright. Well, that takes us to the halfway point, and it also takes us to the 30-minute mark, so I do think this is a great place to wrap this part up here. So, we're making good progress in the dungeon, guys. We're about halfway through. Good shot, we might be able to finish it off in the next episode, which is really nice. So we beat the Reggie trio, and we've seen Mew at least once make an appearance, which is pretty cool. So we'll be carrying on with the Buried Relic in the next episode. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you guys do get notified next time videos do go live on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.